Hello everyone, so myself is Girish. So in this another video of stream APIs, Java stream APIs, we are going to take a look on to the two methods of integer streams. One is forEach and second is the filter. So I already have the class created with a name display of numbers. So let's take a problem statement that we want to print all the odd numbers from say 1 to 100. So let's get started. So we are not going to do it with the classical loopings, but we will do it through the integer streams. So let me start the create the integer streams. We will again create a closed one, so because we want to include the last number too. So let me say create a range of from 1 to 100. So here we want to display all the odd numbers from 1 to 100. So we now have the streams. Now we don't want to display all numbers, only odd numbers, so you have to apply the filtration. So how we can apply the filtration? So you have to use the filter method. So we need to pass on the predicators at how you want to filter it out. Say for example, we have a number n, and with the arrow operator we will use a modulus operator. We will divide it with the 2, and we have to make sure that it should not be the remainder should not be the 0, but rather it should be the 1. So that number is basically and the odd number. And what you want to do with those types of numbers, that we simply want to display those numbers. So we have to use the forEach method, which is going to perform the operation for the filtered number. But here our operation here is nothing much, just we have to display that number. So we will just use a sysout. So I will use the sysout system.out, and we will say println, because we want to print this onto the every number should be printed on the next line. So let me run this. So let me do a right click and say run as a standalone Java program. So you can see it is displaying all the numbers, all the odd numbers from 1 to 100, right? So there you go. So with this single line we can perform all these operations, right? So what we did with the closed range, we have created the strings from 1 to 100, then we applied some filtration part, and we used some sort of the logic here. We divided with the 2 and find that what is basically the remainder. If remainder is 1, which indicates that number is not divisible with the 2, then that's definitely an our number that we want to print it out. Now suppose if you want to print the even number, so it's pretty straightforward. We have to just change that value to the 0, and if we now run this, so it's going to print all the numbers from all the even numbers from 1 to the hundreds here. So this is how you can use the this integer stream. So what's another way? Like, so let's try it some another way, how we can use the forEach with the iterator method, with the another class of the stream. So not just the integer stream, but with the another class. So we will see that like streams stream dot iterate. So maybe we want to iterate it with what number? Like I want to start the iteration from the number 1, and what will be the successive number you want to generate, the next number in the series you want to generate. So here you have to apply some sort of binary operation, unary operations. So I just want to print all the say for example odd numbers. So if we know the first odd number is basically the 1, now we need to increment it by 2, and then just use forEach. So this is going to display all the numbers, right? So system dot out, and we'll say println. So this is going to display all the odd numbers starting from 1, and it will keeps on displaying on this, but there is no cap on it, right? So it will display all these numbers on and on. There's no end. This will be the kind of an infinite thing. Let me show you here. So if I run this here, so you can see that it keeps on displaying all these numbers here. So we definitely need to put a cap on it. So how we can put the cap? You have to use the limit method for that. So here I can use dot limit. So how much limit you want to put it here? So our initially we had a problem statement that we want to display all the odd numbers from 1 to 100. So we want to display the 50 numbers, right? So there could be 50 numbers within 1 to 100 odd numbers, right? So we will put a limit of 50 here, and we'll just try to run this. So you can see that here we go. So we have all the odd numbers starting from 1 to the 99, 1 to the 100. So this is how you can use the iterate and do some unary operations and apply the limits and do the operations with the each elements within the stream. So there are many things we can achieve with these types of streams, APIs. So a lot of fun things you can do. Say for instance, I want to show you one more thing. Like suppose I want to print a table of a given number, say for number say 5. Say we will take that number, say integer number, say n is equals to say number equals to 5. I want to print that thing. So let me comment this out first. Now so first of all, you need to generate that, right? So I will say, for example, here we will say we will do it with the stream itself. So iterate. So iterate, we can do this, but let me try with the range first. So int stream dot range closed. So we are going to start with the number 1 to 10 because we want to print the table of a given number from 1 to 10, and you want to perform the operation on each of these, right? So what operation you want to perform? So maybe here I will not use the here I will use the classical sysout thing here. So we will take that number n, and let me use a arrow method technique here and use a sysout, typical sysout thing. So here we want to print a number. So you want to print the numbers from 1 to 10, right? So we will take that number n, and we want it to show a cross symbol. Then we want to print that number, like we want to display a table of a number 5, for instance, right? So here we will say some equal to symbol, and we will say number into number multiplied by n, right? So it looks like there's an extra semicolon that we need to remove. So I think it should print table of a number. You can see it's just a 2-line of code, right? So if I run this, you can see the table of a number 5, like 5, 10, 15, 20. Like for example, I want to print the table of a number 13. So there you go. So I will just change this number and run this as a Java standalone program. There you go. Yeah, so you can use these of methods of integer streams. So we have seen how we can use how we can apply the filtrations and how the for each loop can be used. You can just print its values directly, but if you want to massage it, we'll do some calculation. That is also possible with this technique, right? And we also seen how we can use it in the iterate and how we can apply a cap limit to our streams. Yeah, that's pretty much I have for this video. Yeah, I will be creating further such videos. Yeah, thank you, thanks a lot. Yeah, bye.